Hello dear traders, cryptocurrency market analytics. Good to be back. We got the Bitcoin here that presents just absolutely fascinating technical picture, guys. We're really impressed here by every step that the Bitcoin takes. Now, just to dial it back a little bit, right? Now you're looking at the big picture. Every single black dotted line here, guys, is a major key level, represents one of the Fibonacci correction levels, right? The first one, 23.6, the second, 38.2, right? The third, 50, and the last one that we've just touched base is the 61.8, the golden rate. Almost the last one on that list, right? We only have the 76.4. Above that level, by definition, we're going to be out of a correction phase, right? Because potentially speaking, we might be still in a technical upside correction for the previous downside trend, which means we're going to have more downside moves in the pipeline if that's going to be the case. Now, we can't say that, right? We can't determine that yet. However, it's really fascinating to see how price was reacting to the 61.8 last week and bouncing back all the way down just to close. Take a look at the close here. This is really spectacular stuff, guys. The level is 11,410. Take a look at the close here. 11,411, right? So basically right on that spot, almost to the very last point. Now, let me quickly show you how it was looking like from the monthly perspective, right? Because we had a monthly close, right, just a couple of days ago. Actually today, basically, well, yesterday, right, was the last day of the month, and you can see the close here, guys, 11,411 once again, of course. So right on that spot, leaving that huge spike coming all the way back, kind of suggests that price was acknowledging both the 50%, the 61.8, and now it's about to correct that upside move, right? We can expect that, right? We can expect a technical correction just for the previous upside segment, you know? So we can easily see price going back to the 38.2, retesting it from above, and maybe even pushing all the way to the 23.6, and then of course picking up some support and positive momentum and coming back to the original move, which is obviously an upside move ever since the beginning, well, pretty much ever since February 2019. So let me take you now to the daily perspective, right? The daily chart. Here you can see what a nice touchdown we had here on that 61.8 that was just a few days ago. And now price is crossing back below the 50% at 11,410, right? I think that's a sustainable move, and we'll see price continues to drop all the way to 95.09. At this point, we will have to watch very closely on what type of reaction we're going to have here, because this might be a key area to pick up the Bitcoin again, right? That's what I'm trying to say. At this point, I have to mention that we're actually seeing on the sideline for now, right? We want to see some further clarifications, obviously, right? At this point, price could enter a serious downside correction. We definitely don't want to be there if that happens. And we're more interested on taking the Bitcoin from the upside rather than the downside, because we think that we might be looking at a real bull market that's been building up right in front of our eyes. But that doesn't exclude, of course, technical corrections along the way. All right, that's about that. Bitcoin still looking pretty good from the long-term perspective. Short-term cycle might actually be pointing downwards. We'll have to come back and follow up. That's about that for this one. We'll see you on the next.